Hi everyone, it's the Rose Whisper, and this is part 2 of my Polly Pocket collection. So these are really going to be the larger sets for the most part, as well as a few of the more modern ones, which you can kind of see. So let's see where to start. I think we'll do this one first. So this was the first one that I bought. That kind of started the whole obsession. I got this in 2021, I believe, when I was going through like the worst time of my life. I just needed something cute that I could kind of like get absorbed in. So I don't know the exact, let me see, the year is, I think it says 1995. They all have like names, like they were part of collections, but I'm not sure what collection this is from. But it's just like a little like traveler cart. And back there's the door. It originally came with a horse and a Polly just in there. But you can see just like every bit of space is used. There's a little kitchen, a little bathroom. She even has a TV or a computer. And then a little futon that flips up. So cute. So, yeah, this one just made me so happy that I started buying them, like, obsessively. Okay, I'll just put it back. I think the next one I bought was this one. I think this is the Wedding Chapel. Let me see. From 93. So this one has the doors, and then it opens like this. So you have the officiant, the organ, and back up here is the reception space. And this one actually lights up. So there's, I think you put the batteries back here, and it can light up. Yeah, there's the wedding cake. Of course, there's always a bathroom. And then over here, this opens up as well, so the Polly can go up the stairs. And this is like the bridal suite. And the little DJ booth. Yeah, this one is so cute. And when the batteries, when it works, you press this. And like that lights up, and then there's stained glass that lights up. Okay, I'm gonna put this one off to the side to clear up some room. Okay, let's do a modern one because they are really, really fun. So they started doing a lot of collabs. Like in the first part, there was the Back to the Future collab, and this is Clueless, which Clueless is so important to me. It was like a family favorite movie, and when I was like a small child, I used to like fall asleep listening to the soundtrack. For for probably like a year. I did that. Okay. They did such a good job on this. So here is Ty, and they even gave them all little cell phones. So there's Ty. Here's Dion. Her doll is so cute. And they even gave her the little hat. Let me see if I can put it on. Amazing. They have Cher's Jeep with the tire marks. And look, you can run this into the bush. And then up here, of course, we have Cher in her house. So you open this up. Okay, we have her bedroom with her computer program. Let me see if I can close it. And then her closet, her bedroom, the living room with the portrait of her mother, and then the dining room. So good. They did such a good job with this. I can't believe they gave us a little Jeep. Let me see if I can close it. Okay. Now, I don't want to get confused about which ones I've already. So let me put these off to the side. Let's do this one. So this one I got secondhand, like all of them. And it came pretty busted. Like, it can't even really close. They actually re-released this one a couple years ago. So I might try to track down a new version of it. Just so I have one that, like, works. But so over here, this one also lights up, and this is the little switch, and the batteries are under here. I think this is called, like, Starlight Castle or something. So this opens up. And we have her throne, which I love the throne. Little pillars. Her vanity, of course. And then what I really love is that there is a prince, but he's like hidden in here. If I can open it. They just like shove him. Because he's really like just an accessory to Polly. There's a gazebo. I think the gazebo actually lights up. Yeah, this one's really cute. Okay. Let's do this one. So, this is the one that I could not open in the first, and it's still, you guys, it took me at least 30 seconds to open it. Like, it is really difficult to open. I think it's probably because of my nails too. So, it opens like this. This is one of my favorites. I think of all of them, I would maybe want to live in this one the most. Just like a self-contained little world. So here's where Polly meets all of her subjects. And for the longest time, I couldn't understand what this was, because it like goes away, but I figured out. So you put Polly in there, and you close it, and it's a dress. It's like a gown that it can be like taken on and off. there's a portrait of Polly. And then it expands like this, and there's a little, if I can get it to go, just a little platform for her to spin around. I think it's supposed to be like a promenade or something. And then over here is the living quarters. So here's like the dining room, little grandfather clock, and then up here is her bedroom. This one is in like perfect condition. Let me see when it was made. 95, I think. 1995. It's in great shape. Okay. These are gonna take forever, like these ones. There's so much going on. Let me raise this up a little bit. Let me just do this smaller one first, so we kind of go from smaller to biggest. So, Polly did a Wicked collab, I think 2 years ago, like right before the movie came out. I love the glitter, it's so pretty. They did a really good job on this one. So, you open it up, and it even comes with Glinda's bubble, which is insane. There's a lot going on. I'll kind of start down here. So we have Elfie's side with her broom, and then we have Glinda's side. There's even a little, I think this gate opens. Yeah, so there's the doors, and then this opens too. So this is Glinda's vanity, and there's a little platform so you can put her on there and spin it. And then Elfie's hat. So this is like, this is Shiz University. And then up here, so you go the Yellow Brick Road. This is Oz. So here we have Elfie. Oh, sorry girl. And I love they gave her braids. And this is just kind of like the flower shop of Oz. Up here is the flying monkey, and he's not like a piece, but you can move him up and down. And this arm swings out so Elfie can like fly. Over here, I don't really know what this is. And I saw both movies. I don't know what that is. Behind this door, let's see. So we have Miss Glinda, and then Madame Marvel, which that really looks like Michelle Yeoh. It's so cute. Back here, we have the man himself. I finally have my little mini Jeff Goldblum. Thank God. And then behind this, they gave us a little Fiero. I'm actually glad that we didn't get this many pieces, because that's just too much. But I like that they were like represented still. This one is very difficult to close because of the bubble. I think it's cute that they added that, but I don't think I really needed it. So I will figure out how to close this on my own time. Okay. What next? Let's do this one. So this, it's like a play set. And I think the idea is that like you and your friends would all get together and play, because it's the open. levels. So I think the idea is, yeah, that your friends, they come over and like you each have your own Polly dolls. And you can like open them. It's like a penthouse, kind of. But there is honestly a lot of space. So I think you open it like this, maybe. Oh, like, I don't know, but there's so many details. There's even a slide. Oh, and there's a little trundle bed. Look at that. And of course, the bathroom. Of course. So cute. And then down here, there's even a little compartment. So you can store your dolls. Open that. Okay. They really just made such great use of the space. Okay. Let's put that to the side. Okay, we have 5 left, but they are the 5 most involved ones. So, let's do this one. So, Polly did a collab with The Office, and The Office is very special to me. I like watched it when it was on TVs when I was like 10, and pre-Netflix. My brother and I, like every summer, we only had 3 shows on DVD, and it was The Office, Scrubs, and Arrested Development. And so like those 3 shows are so special to me because I've seen them all like so many times. And this is truly one of the best ones they've ever done. So there's a lot going on in this one. Let me see. I should have opened these all before because they are kind of involved to open. Oh my lord. When you see how many pieces are in here, you're going to be shocked. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it goes this way. There's so much. Okay, let me see if I can. So here's reception. So that's where Pam sits with the copier in the teapot. And then there's Jim's desk and Dwight's desk. And of course they have the stapler and cello. Over here, who do we have? Okay. There's Pam. They always said that Pam was a redhead. I don't know. I mean, I guess. But I don't think she was this red. But their style is like perfect. We have Kevin. We have the little pumpkin head. And there's the spilled chili. And we have Michael with his mug. We have his bandana when he was Prison Mike. Dwight, his little doll is so cute. And then Jim back here. Oh. And, of course, cannot forget Miss Kelly Kapoor. here, so it says Michael Scott Paper Company, but then you can switch it. I loved this detail, it was so cute. There's the bat, there's sprinkles, there's a beat. And then in here we have Michael's office, and then Pam's artwork. Over here is the conference room and the break room. They just did such a good job. Like, the colors of the walls, it all matches perfectly. The only thing, and this is me being like so nitpicky, I wish they would have put like the DVD symbol perfectly hitting the corner. That is my only recommendation. I feel like they got everything perfect. See, I love this one. And it closes so easily, even though there's so many. Okay. So cute. Let's do this one next. So this one, I tried to film this video before, and this one was kind of squeaky, so I don't know how much of it will open, but this is Cinderella's castle. It's like so tall. So there's a lot of little like Easter eggs in this one. So back here, that's the horse, or the mouse that turns into a horse. There's her slipper. This one also lights up. I forget how. And then up here, you can hide one of the dolls in there. Oh, and then it has fireworks. You can see. And there's her slipper on the stairs. This one's really dusty. I feel like there was a lot more to this one, but I just can't remember. But I'm not gonna do it because it's so squeaky. But this actually like raises up, and there's like a dance platform under here. You can see the hinges. Oh, I didn't know that. The clock moves. That's so cute. It goes up to midnight but doesn't go past. Yeah, this one's really, really cute. Okay. I think I want to save this one for last, because this was like my white whale. I searched forever for it, and it's very rare, so let's do this Hogwarts one. This one I also got secondhand. I got most of them secondhand, but this one I know it comes with a lot more stuff. Let me try to balance that. Okay, it's huge. Okay, let me see if I can point out everything. So up here is the owlery. There's little like switches everywhere. Over here there's Voldemort. There's a classroom. This is like divination. Because when you move this, the feather floats. Oh, this is the sorting hat. And here, let here's the meal, so it goes from empty to plates to food to red food. And something I think was supposed to happen when you move that, but I think there also used to be a train, so it went in there and then it came out there. Okay, and then there's potions. So yeah, if you move this seat, it's really hard to do. And I think they also sold like attachments that you could plug in here. Cute. Okay. Second to last, they also did a collab with Friends, and this they also did a very, very good job on. But there's so many pieces. Okay. It's like really, it's a lot. Okay. So up here we start in Chandler and Joey's apartment. There's Monica. There's Joey. And they even have like the foosball table. And then we go out to the hallway. Of course, we have the iconic photo frame. They even have the balcony. I mean, they did just such a good job. The artwork is amazing. And then down here we have Chandler. Oh, this pops out too. We have Rachel. We have Ross. Oh, we even have the duck and chicken. Oh, and then Phoebe. With her guitar, so cute. Yeah, and like this moves, so you can kind of move them around. This moves. Beautiful. Yeah, they did a really, really good job with this one. You see what I mean about how every inch of space is used? Like this is the show, this is the whole show. And this one also closes really nicely. Okay, now for my favorite one. So this is The Wizard of Oz, and mine is not complete. I don't have any of the characters because they are literally like $50 each, but maybe one day. But mine has all the other pieces, so. Okay, so we start here. And you can see there's the mayor. And they even have Glinda's bubble, so you can put her in there and then spin it. And then this is where the witch pops out. And then there's the feet. You follow. There's where the scarecrow goes. Here's where the Tin Man is. And then I think the Cowardly Lion goes back there. And then you follow it up to Emerald City. Amazing. So for here, there's a lot of little moving parts. And there's this kind of moves. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you do this. And then that's where he sits. And then back here is where There's the hot air balloon. And over here is the witch's lair. So we have the flying monkey artwork. And this is so fun. So you put the witch on there and then you do that. And she's and then you just put it back up. And you can do it. And here's the best part. Are you ready? It lights up. Yeah, this one is my favorite. I just think it's so beautiful. So well done. I hope you all enjoyed this collection. They truly bring me so much joy. Anytime I'm sad, I'll just sit. It's like I'm either swatching my eyeshadows or I'm playing with my Polly Pockets. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one.